So let me catch you. So let me catch you slipping by. Why do I get myself? Why do I get myself caught up in these lonely nights?
Hello and welcome everybody.
Playoffs and the momentum leading up to it is all but high at this point.
You have to go into every gunfight in this game, especially where trades are almost a necessity. A Seeker will come through and steal 3.
God damn it, I'm hyped. K7, you just got a trade here on a Wednesday night.
Hello. We are back again. Brett FX and Big Tall Matt. We are the dynamic duo, the one and only base of K7 right now in terms of casters. I'm joking there, guys. We got all kinds of cool casters here for K7. But anywho's, we are back. Going to be Monolithic versus Indiana Syndicate. We've just caught off of a really fun match with Hustle and God Gaming. If you guys hadn't checked that out, I highly recommend that you do. Maps 1 and 2 were absolutely fantastic. 3 was pretty good as well. So I highly recommend that you go back and check that out. A lot of fun stuff. But anyways, we're going to be on words here with this match. Now, this one right here, we just got done talking. Does not have any playoff implications at all. Both of these teams have been able to make it in, so there's not going to be any real pressure on them in that regard. This is, as I was saying earlier, it's maybe just a little bit of an ego match. You know, we're just going to see who is better between these two teams. We are going to be seeing even records, though, by the way. It's 5-3, 5-3, so both of these teams have done fairly well in their divisions. This will be the first time that I have cast Monolithic Esports, so I really don't know what to expect from them, but let's go ahead and check out the maps here real quick and we'll see what we're going to be playing on here tonight. I don't think we're going to be seeing any Express, which is an absolute shame because Express in that last series was just fantastic. Looks like we are going to be on a hardpoint raid. Moscow S&D. Ooh, okay, if we can't have Express, I do like me some Moscow. Then we're going to go on to a raid control, a hardpoint checkmate, and then if it does go to a 5th and final map, we are back on raid S&D. And I gotta say, I like it. You know, raid, once again, we're seeing it for all 3 modes, and it's a little bit spread out though, so we'll get some breaks here and there from it. But you know, I heard a little birdie tell me that we're not going to be seeing past a map number 3.
Yeah, I don't know what that birdie was, but honestly, we're going to be seeing those 3 raids once again, Brett, that we were just saying. It's like a 1 in 5 chance, but look at that. 2 series in a row. Now we're going to be getting 3 raids quite possibly if this does go ahead and go to a map number 5. But let's go ahead and take a look at the Monolithic guys real quick because I don't think I've casted them. I believe you said you haven't casted them either. So this is going to be both of our first times actually looking at these guys. It will be Frags, World as the captain, Evil, nonsense. I don't even know. Nonsense. It's just the extra. Never mind. He's consulted. And then Fat Bobo. I can say that one easy. But Nonsense, Fat Bobo, Evil, and Frags all going to be representing the Monolithic guys. And now we're going to be going into the last match of the season. And let's go ahead and look at the Indiana Syndicate roster. So far, they came into the season 0-3. All right. Ooh. On God, Spec in for Rucci again. All right, so Rucci won't be playing this one, unfortunately. Spec will be there. It's going to be Reset, Streezy, and Dupin once again. And I can go ahead and say this: I know what I said at the beginning, Brett, but Rucci was a big part of that puzzle I was mentioning earlier. So now I'm starting to have second guesses. But Dupin alone has had so many memorable moments in the last few games I've cast these guys. Streezy as well, and then Reset. There's been a few there as well. But usually when Dupin's hot, Rucci's hot, and when the two of them are hot, they are winning. But guys, here we go. Raid hardpoint. Once again, we saw it last series. We're going to see it here again. It was a decent, I won't call it a blowout, but it was a really good showing coming from God Gaming to go ahead and wrap that one up in a very spectacular fashion of a series that was. But now it's going to be Indiana Syndicate going up against Monolithic Gaming.
So Connie, the illustrious Connie here, who is usually the most amazing production man in the world, he got our colors wrong, so we'll have to knock him for that one. But anyways, It's going to be all good in the end. So yeah, we're going to be seeing right now, it looks like Evil being able to lock it down. He's 2-0 so far, so starting out the game really well. Fat Boy is also 2-0 as well. So Monolithic, they're definitely loving that start here. They are going to be able to get the line share of the time as well. So we'll see if the rotations are going to be coming in here for Indiana Syndicate. So far they are. Spec is going to try and wrap around. We'll be able to spot at least one, but they have a pretty decent hold on it so far. And it's going to come down here to these next couple of kills, trying to get maybe a bait and switch. Oh, nice job from Spec. Come out with the Diamante, not going to be able to get the kill. So we're still going to be seeing some pressure coming on here into the backside of that kitchen hardpoint. Reset is going to be there to try and stop this push from happening. And should be able to maybe get one kill, but they're going to be, tripling up here with this push. Potentially, that's going to be one going down. Reset looking good here. And it is going to be initial time going down for Indiana Syndicate. So they're going to start marching their way back into this round. And we will be seeing Spec here in the front as well. So two-man push going to be coming in. Not successful, as you see the kill feed just lighting up with Indiana Syndicate.
Yeah, and honestly, I really did like what Syndicate went ahead to get things started. They couldn't break it during the lock period. They couldn't break it the first time. They honestly kind of just gave up on hill number 1. They did try and go ahead and shoot back at him off the hill, but they immediately set up for hill number 2. And now look at this. They're actually in the lead now. They didn't pick up any little to no time at all on hill number 1. But now they're already going to be rotating over to hill number 3. 3 players will be here on the side of Monolithic. 1 is still chilling on the ramp. So let's go ahead and see what Spec can go ahead and do now as Reset picks up all that time over there on hill number 2. 1 will be down the respawn. Where is it going to be coming? They are, oh God. Number 7, Fat Bobo, will go ahead and spawn all the way top laundry area over there. So the spawns right now are one of those, like we were talking about in the last series, where raid spawns are really hit or miss, and majority of the time they are misses, and you are all the way across the map. But right now it does look like the white team right now, I'm getting them a bit confused, the colors being opposite and everything, but it's no problem. We'll go through it. But white spawning pool, and now you're going to have the red team spawning over in mid, but there you go. Monolithic's not even going to go ahead and try and push this. They're going to go ahead and play for the escapes. The respawns will go ahead and come on out, though, right on top of Garage. So that's good on the side of Monolithic. They're pushing them back, keeping them back there, and giving them a lot more time to go ahead and set up frags. It's on a 2 streak now, keeping them out, not letting them push forward. But now I believe number 1 on the radar, Dupin, making his way towards raid, hill number 1, making it the top laundry. And this could actually be trouble here if he can go ahead and get 1 or 2 kills here, because it is going to be 5 and 6 on the radar, nonsense and frags. So now going to be joined by Spec and Streezy. It will be a 3-man hit from behind to go ahead and see if anything can happen. Frags, you need some help, buddy. Go ahead and rotate out of kitchen now. So here comes number 6, Nonsense, able to find 1. Now getting out of his little hole, but Dupin will go ahead and find Evil. It's a 2v2 here in the back, but now you got to be careful of this. Looking over at number 8 spawn now. Evil spawning gallery. This could actually be big trouble if Fat Blue can go ahead and contest a little bit. There you go. Contesting coming out. Here comes the help. And right now, Monolithic's doing a good job just keeping this hill in favor of them right now, Brett.
Honestly, Fat Bobo did a fantastic job of the defense. That is definitely what you wanted to see coming out from him. He's going to be down to a 1v2. Spec is going to be here in the middle. Ooh, Stick going to be coming in. Evil will be able to finish off that kill, though. So now we're going to be seeing really Monolithic just soaking up all that time, but the rotations, who are they going to be in favor of? We'll see if Monolithic's going to be able to continue into the middle of the map. So far, they are. Nonsense is going to be getting that initial time. Frags rode with a really good shot there in mid. We'll be able to take him down. He does end up getting taken out from kitchen side of the map. But Monolithic, they are really doing well with these last 2 rotations. They look pretty decent there on Garage. They did, I think, the right thing, rotating out very early, making sure that they can secure that court position. Got almost a full 60, if not all of it. And they are looking really good here in mid. So they have been cleared out, but at the very least, we're not seeing Syndicate being able to get any pressure in onto the mid point. So nobody's really scoring points at the moment. Fractural doesn't get taken down. That is going to be 3 in the kill feed, all lighting it up here for Indiana Syndicate. So finally getting onto the hill, getting some time there in their favor. But Monolithic, they're starting to make the rotations over here to ring. And we do see some really interesting spawns coming in here as well. So this could be a nice pinch. It's going to be set up. But really, Indiana Syndicate able to clean that up. They're looking fantastic here so far. Still in control of this map.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the statistics right now so far going on, and everything seems really, really even. You have 2 players standing out for me right now. Spec with a minute and 24 and counting on the hill with help from Reset as well. So I'll say 3 players. And then you got Fatbo, who's 16 and 9 with 23 seconds on the hill right now. He's obviously putting in the work, making sure we can go ahead and get these spawns. But now you can just see Spec getting a massive triple kill. Now going to put him 5 in this life. Going to go ahead and push for Kitchen. Nobody's on his left besides number 6 right now, but he won't be able to check Bunny, and he will go ahead and actually get double teamed there. Not checking his corner on his left. Here comes Captain America running around Falcon from Winter Soldier, you know. Anyways, that was an awful reference, and I'm going to go ahead and just move on from that. Streezy going to find a player there. Will go ahead and get taken out. But now it's going to be Monolithic. We're going to see a very similar setup that we saw in basketball courts in the back area right here. 2 players watching it, but with Bobo and World both going to be able to find a kill there. Dupin finding one, but this head glitch with this Craig, dude, is just so good. And Bobo is putting in a lot of work, 19 and 10, currently on a 3 streak. And Indiana Syndicate, this hill isn't doing too well. If it wasn't for that lock at the beginning, I feel like this match would be this round, excuse me, would probably be a lot more further than that score says, in my opinion. It'd probably be a lot closer.
We'll see if Monolithic is going to be bringing it on back. So far, the contesting is going to be coming on in. Nice job there from Frags World. Trying to get that long-range shot. Not quite going to be able to seal the deal, but we are going to be seeing those rotations going into Garage from Indiana Syndicate, so they do want to make sure that they get that early time. Now, we did see Monolithic doing really well off the back end of Garage, rotating in to that last hill, so it's really going to be interesting to see how this plays out. Right now, the push is going to be commencing. It looks like from the top side of the map. Spec is going to be sitting there waiting for this potential push that's going to be coming in. A 3-man push that's going to be waiting, and this could be very exciting. Back and forth. Spec is going to get the first one, possibly the second one. He does get taken down. The rest of his team is going to be ready and waiting here for the inevitable push. Fragswell looking for those shoulders. Not going to be able to get anybody. Oh, but Evil comes on in for the reinforcements. He's going to be able to pick up at least one inside the hill. The nice cutting off anybody to help out. It's all up to Dupin here in a 1v2 situation. Dupin! Oh, man! Wins that. Almost wins a third. Going huge in the hill. Yes, they finally get pushed out, but they were able to contest for so long. They were able to prevent Monolithic from really getting a substantial amount of time there. And they're already on the rotation here for court, so they could set themselves up for getting very close to that win.
Yeah, dude, Monolithic, these last 2 hills have been doing really, really well, but Dupin is doing everything in his power to get these Monolithic guys off of these hills. 23-19, he's had such a huge step up from the start of the match, honestly. But Syndicate, 3 players with a minute plus onto this hill right now, looking over at Monolith. Everybody with plenty of time on the hill. Everybody with 45 seconds plus. And now Reset, oh God, I just keep getting these flashbacks, dude, of just the accuracy versus optic kind of thing. 1v3 we saw a few weeks ago in the major. But yeah, just taking their time now. Spec waiting. But Evil will actually go ahead and see his gun first, get that pre-fire going, able to land those shots. And honestly, the kill feed, it's back and forth, but it will be Monolithic coming on top with the control of the site currently. 3 players, all of them spawning, all 4 now will be spawning bottom of pool now. And now I believe we might actually go ahead and see a setup. They're going to go ahead and push out for these spawns, because if you get these spawns currently for like garden/courts area, you have them really for the next 4 hills, and or the previous hill in the next 3, honestly. So keeping these spawns out here in the original the CTs, or excuse me, we're getting CSGO logic confused there. The original spawns over here on the left side of the map. That is what you want for raid 99% of the time, honestly. Until you won't need them will be for the garage hit. But nonetheless, here, it's really close.
Monolithic right now, they are going to be able to get into the point. So this is looking very good here for these guys, as they could actually make this a game. Spec is going to try and poke on in. We'll see if he's going to be able to pick up any of these kills. So far, Monolithic just playing this very, very well, waiting for basically Indiana Syndicate to make these mistakes, to walk into their gunfire. That's exactly what's happening here. Dupin is on the edge. He's going to be able to pick up a kill of his own, but we're waiting to see if maybe he can actually secure maybe these spawns, like you said, over 4 ring, as it will help them out quite a bit, potentially winning out of this round. But all of a sudden, we are in a tied game situation. Dupin doing a fantastic job locking it down. Streezy also going to be able to pick up another one, as we do see able to push away those players into mid. Spec, though, is able to come in from the backside. does get taken down, but now the new hill has popped. So we'll see if this is going to be it. Indiana Syndicate has a fantastic control over so far. Dupin's going to be able to pick up another one there on stairs, and it's a race to try and get on to contest, and I don't think anybody is in a position to do it, and that is going to be it. Monolithic, they put themselves in a fantastic position. Dupin knew exactly where he needed to play. I'm sorry, that was Indiana Syndicate. And that will be the game. So congratulations there. Map number 1 going over to Indiana Syndicate, as we are going to be heading on into our S&D next. But, you know, really good plays, I think, for honestly both teams. We saw some really, really nice shots coming on out. I liked what we were seeing from Fat Bobo at times as well. He had some really good holds over there on court, which really kept them in the game. I think that could have been really, really ugly if they broke that hill at that particular time. But some key moments there for Monolithic to be able to keep themselves into it. But in the end, Indiana Syndicate just a little bit too good, and even with a sub, which is kind of scary if you're Monolithic.
Yeah, that's like I said, going into the Sud Rusi. I mean, these guys look good with spec regardless, and I'm not gonna say anything, but I think how I predicted might still be the outcome after that performance. But we're going into an S&D though, and I haven't casted Monolithic in an S&D. I know Indiana Syndicate, this is one of their better modes, but we have a lot of these teams that when they're good at respawn, like they're not like amazing, but they're like good. During their S&D, they usually can amplify that by double, and they're just really good, just S&D stars for some reason. I've seen that a lot with this league. They're not even a bad team; they're 5-3. But I'm over here overhyping Indiana Syndicate, I feel like. So I'm going to go in here with a bit of caution as a caster. Let's go with that one, Brett. But I'm excited for this S&D. I believe it's on Moscow. I believe one of your favorite maps right now. And as this game goes on, we don't see A as much as we used to. Obviously, it was like we were talking about it was like always A, like with maybe one hit towards B. But over these last week or two, and this is even in the Pro League, we're seeing a lot more B hits, a lot more coming from streets, straight down mids. And it's actually really, I want to say, like refreshing to see another site besides A here, dude. But let's go ahead and get things started, Brett.
Yeah, the days where it was throw one-way smokes at each of the teams and just try and, shoot everybody at point-blank range. Yeah, Connie says he misses it. So Dupin, he's going to be coming on in here towards that bomb site. We are going to be seeing that A hit. Oh, nice trade's going to be coming in. Evil does end up getting that first blood, but taking down almost immediately. Spec, though, that's a team kill actually coming in. What happened there? Not even sure. That was a bit crazy, but Monolithic will be able to take round number 1. And if you're Monolithic, you're going to take a round any way that you can. That team kill comes in. Who cares?
Yeah, honestly, it was a complete breakdown coming from Syndicate, and then a complete collapse onto Syndicate after that mistake. There
was he shooting at another guy? Like where did that happen?
So it happened right on the A site. I believe it was Spec after he got the trade on the Dupin. He went ahead and tried to rotate out, and I believe Reset's the one that got him while he was shooting at somebody else that was currently in Office or Archer. I don't remember where he was, but yeah,
that is a shame.
Ended up seeing the head here. Nonsense getting really aggressive now with the rest of his team. It will be a 3v4 right now on the site as World will be the first one to go ahead and take it out, and it will. Oh wow! That once again, just a complete collapse, and Syndicate will go ahead and take that one. And that 3v4 on that site went in favor of the people with 3, and Dupin lining it up there, and boom, 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 pre-fire and everything. He probably got the call that he was in that corner. I'm not too sure. We obviously didn't see it there in the kill feed, but he definitely knew he was there.
Yeah, and good answer back there from Syndicate. I mean, if you're going to be able to come back after that team kill, that is definitely the way to do it. You blink and you miss it. So now we are back here for Monolithic on defense. We'll see what Dupin can do here as Indiana Syndicate once again going in for this A hit. So what is this? We said we don't see a lot of A hits, but then all of a sudden, boom, A hit. Dupin is going to be coming over here on the top of escalators. Ooh, nice double team there onto Evil. We'll be able to take him down. Bobo, though, answering back. So now down to a 3 versus 2 in Indiana Syndicate. They are in the minority here, as we will be seeing them with the bomb in hand. So at the very least, Dupin is still. Oh, I didn't say that too soon. Look at Bobo picks up both of them. I think that was 3 on the round. 1-2 Monolithic. They take the lead again.
This is just Fatbo, just doing such a good job here. You're going to see him bob and weave up and down, jiggle peeking. And wait, I think he just aced, actually.
Yeah, I think he may have gotten the ace there. Oh, my God. Fantastic. Yes, he did. Fat Bobo getting the ace there on the edge. Beautiful plays from him. One-man army. You need no other. So we'll see if he's going to be able to answer back. Bomb in hand. And honestly, Monolithic, they got some momentum here. This is their opportunity, Matt, to really start taking this lead.
Yeah, and honestly, a win here just because we're 4-4 right now for A hits right now. And it's really going to come down to just slaying factor right now. The bomb is yet to be planted. There's already been a team kill, but Streezy pulling a Bobo, going to be able to find one in his spot. Dupin finding evil, Bobo on to Dupin, and just back and forth, but now it's going to be a 3v1. And there we go, now a 2v1. Oh, now a 1v1, Bobo looking to ace it up once again. Now in a 1v1 up against Spec, the substitute for Indiana Syndicate. And I mean, I don't know exactly where he's looking. You know where he was. I guess he's just playing more of a passive angle. Just I'm not too sure what Spec's doing, honestly, and I don't know what he's looking at. But the bomb still in the hands of not in the hands of Bobo, but in his. Oh, he's using the radar ping. What a good play. Now Bobo, he knows where he's at. He's going to have to run. 25 seconds left on the clock, and Spec's going to go check the opposite site. But Bobo, you need that bomb, buddy. He's going to be in mid. He's going to be coming from Eskies. Oh, Bobo, you might be able to double ace this.
No.
Jack, and he comes up from behind. A great play from Spec. A little bit questionable there at the beginning, but then, yeah, just the full rotate. Yeah, he played well.
That was amazing there from Bobo, being able to get those streaks. Yeah, that could have been epic. A double ace basically coming on in. I don't think I've ever seen that as a caster at all. That would have been fantastic, but he does have the streak still in hand. He doesn't have the ping, which definitely does suck. It would have been nice for him to be able to get that 1v1 out of it, but you still have the streaks. You're going to be able to, on attacking side, be able to, keep players off of a defuse if you need it. Also with that cruise missile. So you got that in your back pocket. So you got to be feeling pretty good, right, Matt? So right now we are going to be seeing another A hit once again coming on in Indiana Syndicate. Will be leading the charge. Spec is going to be coming over here on the top escalators. Nice job. Evil, just get out of that spot there, buddy. It's not working for you, man. He's been taken out of there so many times, as now we are going to be seeing Streezy and co starting to rotate back over here into B. And this is why I like watching Moscow. You see these really cool little shifts happening on the map here through mid, and we'll see if they're going to be ready for it. Indiana Syndicate looking like they are going to be able to start getting that bomb down here very, very soon. And, oh, no, good. Spec does get caught out. Nice job there from Frags World. Nonsense is going to be able to take down Streezy. So what looked like a good setup has just turned around. Frags World's going to be able to pick up reset here in a 1v3. It's all up to Dupin. Can he actually make this happen? Right now, it's all him in a 1v2. Can he get to the bomb? It is down right next to the site. And I believe both players absolutely know what's going to be going down. Frags World, he's gone big so far this round, and he's going to close it out with 3. Beautiful job there from Monolithic. 2-3 as they regain the lead.
Just not checking this room was so crucial. They should have cleared it out before they tried to plant there. And honestly, it costed them 2 lives here, as you can go ahead and see in this kill feed.
How did Reset not see him?
Tunnel vision.
How did he wrap that bus and not see him right there?
I don't know. It must have been tunnel vision. The ping could be a number of things, But Reset, I mean, I'm not going to go ahead and roast him or anything, but he's a donut in 4 right now. So maybe he's just not all there tonight. I mean, he had a good performance on the hard point, but just maybe S&D just isn't his strong suit for tonight. But it will be a 2-2 split from Indiana Syndicate. And I really did like that B play, like you were saying. It's just a little unfortunate that it obviously didn't go in the favor of Syndicate, because that's what I think me and you both kind of root for whenever we see them B hits. Is any team that goes for the B site, we like to see it. But this time it will be 3 out of the 4 players on Monolithic who are going to be pushing mid now. Eskies is going to be their target now, making their way on up. But Spec got the intel. Spec is now running. He knows where they're at. 4 will go ahead and move in and help him out. That will be Streezy. But if we can go ahead and get this early pick somewhere here. Oh, he sees evil. Spec's been called now. They know where he's at. The pinch coming in. Now going to go ahead and get aggressive. He has the intel. He knows what Fat Boy is. Nate going to go ahead and go out. Going to weaken him up just a little bit. And Evil landing those jump shots, but not going to be able to finish off anybody. Fatbo will go down, and Evil, Reset, and Dupin both going to be able to find one, but Frag will go ahead and find one. Syndicate will go ahead and take that one. Now we're still tied up 3-3 now.
That was really good from Syndicate. I like the way that they played that. It was very they didn't just kind of just throw caution to the wind. It was very calculated, it felt like. Really good job there from Reset, starting to finally wake up a little bit, you know, maybe getting those juices flowing. And it could be a very scary team. We've seen, you know, I don't want to say Indiana Syndicate's been playing down a player, you know, that might be a little bit harsh here, but I mean, an 0-4 start, then he's not really helping, right? So he starts waking up. All of a sudden, Indiana Syndicate, it might be pretty scary here for Monolithic. So we'll see what they can actually do here. Dupin, once again, he will be having the bomb in hand. We'll see if they're going to be able to make this A attack actually work. Evil, once again, gets picked up from that position. God, I'm feeling bad for the man. He is 1-7 currently, but we see a lot of mixing up here. Oh, Dupin not able to make it happen. Oh, man, it comes down to that 1v1, and that will be Monolithic coming out with the win. And, you know, it looks like when it comes down to these like really, really scrappy moments, Monolithic is the team that's really coming out on top.
Yeah, dude, and he won that by literally like 10 HP too. That's absolutely insane. Dupin almost able to go ahead and pull that off, but I did want to go ahead and get my pun in real quick. It seemed like Reset just needed a quick little reset to go ahead and get things going in the S&D. Now he was 2-4, now he's 2-5, but
it's not a good pun if you have to say, okay, now I'm going to do my pun.
All right, listen, I'm not good at the whole pun thing, Brett. I'm working on it, man. I'm getting there. Taking notes right now. You hear my pencil going, I swear. Oh, God. But going back into the game now, it's going to be a 4v4 still. Frags will be the one with the bomb in the hand. And once again, we are seeing an A stack. Nobody's on B. Indiana Syndicate completely putting B in the win here. And honestly, I feel like if they go ahead and say, look at all this utility they've already wasted. I believe I saw a flashbang go off already and a Semtex. Fatbo went ahead, and I believe he saw Spec there. Spec saw him. So the intel is there that they're around A, but obviously nothing happened yet. Very passive still from both sides. Shots finally going to go ahead and go out. More explosions, a lot of utility being wasted. Spec going to be up front. Eski's going to be able to find one. Trade does happen. Bo going to pick up another. Now it's going to be a man advantage for Monolithic. Streezy, ooh, that was a very tough gunfight there. Will get taken out by Nonsense, and now it's going to be a 1v3. They are lining up perfectly for him. Reset able to find one. He got the intel another. Now he's going to be shot at by another person. That bomb has to go down. There's 18 seconds left. Going to be forced to bring this to a 1v1 situation here. And now he has the intel on one. The bomb's going to get implanted. Frag's going to get hit by that nade. It's going to be very interesting. And there you go. He's able to find one. Now it's going to be a 1v1 situation. Reset up against Fatbo. Bo having a beautiful game, 10-5. Will he hit the reset here? He's going to put his gun down, and he'll be aiming for his kneecaps. Not going to be able to land the shots. And now Monolithic's going to be up by 2, and it's going to be map point.
Oh man, Reset. Man, he almost became the star right there. You know, having that rough start and then being able to potentially bring back a 1v3 scenario, but just wasn't in the cards. Bovo is able to pick him up. 11-5, by the way. He's, yeah, like you said, just looked really, really fantastic so far this game. But yeah, 3-5. We are on map point right now. Monolithic could close it out right here, right now. We've seen them doing some really good work here on the defending side. So once again, we will see if Indiana Syndicate is going to have something in the tank, be able to take them down. Now, Evil has had a rough time here on the bomb site. Looks like he's decided to back on up. He's like, all right, Brett, I'm not going to die here first right away. We're going to go ahead and try a little bit of a different tactic here. All teams are going to be up and alive. Bomb is going to go down, so time will be getting extended. It's going to be going into the favor right now of Indiana Syndicate. So now Monolithic, what are you going to do? Where are you going to be pushing in from? It looks like we are going to see 3 going in here in the front door. Spec with the kill, looking for 2. He's going to be able to find it. So right now, a 2v3. And this is looking fantastic right now for Indiana Syndicate. They absolutely need this round, keep themselves in this map. Monolithic do want to close this out, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. Fraxwell is going to have to pull off a miracle play. He is going to be able to pick up one, but can't do any more. And that will be Indiana Syndicate just staying in. Barely, but they are staying in.
Yeah, I mean, so far, so good from both sides. It's come down to literally 1v1s a lot. And honestly, this is a very good S&D. Probably one of my favorite ones so far. And so far in like since I've casted in the K7 League so far. It's just both of these teams doing really, really well. And I want to go ahead and we've been kind of roasting Reset the entire time, but looking at Monolithic, Evil is 1-9. You know, it's like you do have the help from obviously World, who's 9-5, and Fat Bo, who's 12-6. Both of them doing extremely well. Nonsense 4-6, not gonna knock him down any. But Evil is that 1-9, bro. But he's been playing for the Intel a lot. You see him hanging back right now, playing the more passive role, and he's usually been the one hopping over that wall, trying to get those call outs going. So obviously, I mean, I've seen him do quite a bit on the map so far. Just killing wise, obviously not there. And once again, I believe he's going to be up there. He goes again, hopping up. They have the intel. Spec was spotted once again. So let's go ahead and see if Indiana Syndicate can go ahead and just hold back here and just wait for Monolithic to go ahead and get aggressive. But look where this bomb's at. Look at 2, 5, and 7 right now, all on the radar. And then you also have Dupin, who's all the way. Does he hear him? No, he doesn't hear him. Oh, Reset didn't see him at all. Look at Reset and Dupin, dude. This is going to be awful if they go A. If they decide to collapse now, they're going to get the call here in a second. They have to go ahead and start running, walking or something. Spec's going to get taken out by Evil, picking up a kill here, and here comes the collapse. Reset finding Fat Bobo early. That is huge. Frags also going to go ahead and get taken down, and those are the two top fraggers right now for Monolithic, currently down, and now they know where they're at. 2v2, taking their time. No sense. Now going to be the last one up as the trade goes ahead and comes. 2v1, shots going through, and there we go, guys. It's going to be a round 11, Brett, once again.
A collapse on a collapse. Wow. You don't see that very often. That looked like a beautiful play that was going to be able to play itself out for Monolithic, but they fell apart there on the escalators. I don't know what was going on, if they just didn't have the information that they thought. Maybe they didn't think that the players were going to be as far back for Indiana Syndicate, but that was really weird the way that played out. But props to Indiana Syndicate for not losing their cool. They are going to be able to tie it up. As you said, round 11, here we go. It's going to be up to Monolithic now on the attacking side. Where are they going to be able to push through? Escalators is going to be chock full of players. Lots of damage going to be coming on in. 2 are going to be going over for Indiana Syndicate. We do see Evil now, the last man alive in a 1v3. He's going to make it a 1v2 here, just barely getting out with his life. But we do see Reset, who had a struggle in the first couple of rounds, but he's going to be able to come back, get that final kill, and we will see Indiana Syndicate with a 2-0 lead in this series.
Yeah, this was such a good S&D map, dude. And it's on Moscow and not Raid for one, so it was really fun and refreshing actually to go ahead and see that. Honestly, just although they were all A hits except for one, there was one B hit and it almost worked. Just obviously it came down to just not clearing out the rim. That's the only reason why that didn't work out. But Syndicate, I believe they were down 5-3, bringing that back 6-5 now, bringing the series now 2-0 is still in their favor. And now we're going to be seeing, I believe it is Raid once again. Yeah, because we're on every other map is Raid. So Raid control for the second time today. Raid on the series for the second time today already. The first one being the hard point. And the way that Syndicate's been playing, I mean, Reset, he did good during the hard point. Dupin was going off there during the S&D and in the hard point. But if Bobo can go ahead and make something happen there, he had some help from another player there. Evil just the only one that was slacking. So honestly, Monolithic, I'm a little worried that this might be the last map here. But honestly, who knows? With what we've seen tonight, Brett, with that God Gaming just series alone, I might have to go grab my broom real quick because honestly, who knows, dude.
Yeah, no, I absolutely agree. You can't really call out Monolithic or say that they're not going to be able to make a run because both the hardpoint and the S&D very, very close. It's got to suck though. Bobo was almost had back-to-back aces, right? He ended up getting streaks, and you look at that and you're like, you still couldn't take the map. Frustrating. But you know what? They're not out of it just yet. They could absolutely make this run. We'll see if they can actually take 3 rounds here in this Raid control. This is going to be a very tough one, though. We've seen some very good shots coming in from Indiana Syndicate. Their teamwork is looking really, really good. Their communication as well. We'll see if Monolithic can match that, or really do better than them here, as we're going to be starting out right now. Indiana Syndicate getting that first initial time here onto A, possibly going to be able to get that first tick in. Nice job there from Dupin, picking up 2 real quick here. Spec is going to be able to wrap around into Laundry. Yep, going to be clearing that out. That's going to be easy. Frax rolled, no chance. Sit on down, my friend, as that's going to be A capped right at the very start. And this is going to be a 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock to get B.
Yeah, and I believe they have yet to lose a life as well. Four deaths already for Monolithic, 3 of them coming from Spec alone, just slaying out right now. Duping going to be finding 2, and nobody has died yet on the side of Syndicate. They're going to keep up. There you go. I had to jinx it. It was a team kill, reset to give these boys a chance. There's still 2 minutes left on the clock, but honestly, just one of the best starts I've seen so far in the K7 League on a raid control. Just no lives were lost, pretty much not wasting any time getting on that A site. And now they got a minute and 45 left on the clock, and they still had 26 lives going up against 21. Bobo, I saw early already, and I wanted to say it. He is favoring that little head glitch in the back on that little the tree head glitch or whatever in the back of the garden. He favors that with that Craig. And honestly, every time you go around that corner, that's the first thing you should be pre-firing if you're Indiana Syndicate. You get Bobo off that heady, yeah, I mean, your chances of just pushing are just so much higher. Because Bobo being honestly the star player in the series so far for the side of Monolithic. But I mean, he has the supporting cast as well, and this is why it's been such a close series, because majority of the time everybody's performing at their best on both sides, and this is why this Call of Duty is such an amazing game. Because I mean, yes, they're up 2-0 right now, but it's still a crazy series going on. But getting back into the match, 21-14 with a minute left, half of the first tick completed, and now it does look like Spec getting caught off guard, but it won't matter. And now he's going to be taking his time nonsense. And I believe Bobo currently in courts right now, but reset. And it will be Spec on this. And that's going to be a wipe after wipe. Still 1 player. Oh, never mind. Evil went ahead and got taken out. And this might be a cap here. And there it is. It will go ahead and be a cap. Indiana Syndicate with a very, I want to say almost a perfect first round.
That's about as close as you can get it. I mean, they had, what, 20 lives there left at the very end. So only dying 10 times there in that round. They looked very comfortable there at the very beginning, of course, taking A with almost really no lost time at all. So yeah, props to them. They looked fantastic. Monolithic, I'm not sure where their defense was going to be setting up there, but now we are going to be swapping sides. We need to make sure that they get their heads on straight. You know, maybe those 2 maps a little bit rough. You know, I have heard players say before that sometimes when you have those close matches like we did see in that round 11, those are the worst ones to lose, and those hurt more than getting blown out when you move into another map. So maybe that is affecting them just a bit here, but right now Monolithic is trying to get that A cap. So far they will be able to get at least 1 tick in, I believe. Dupin doing some work here into the middle of the map, and Streezy is actually going to be playing spoiler here, so no tick going into A. It seems just able to pop in those little toesies there underneath the van, and Streezy just pushing them back little by little. And I think that we've seen really just red in the kill feed the whole entire time. Indiana Syndicate, they have not let off the gas at all. So another push possibly going to be coming up over here into the middle of the map. It is going to be Streezy ready and waiting. He is just on fire here this game so far, 7-3. We do see Spec also in a 13-4. So Streezy still going to be lighting it up. He catches off Frax roll. Yes, he does. Looking for number 2 here. Oh, he's going to be getting caught off from garage side. And that will once again be another stop going in here for A.
Yeah, and dude, just Syndicate on this control, dude. And I know Rusi was one of those better players when it came to control, but look at Spec, dude. 15-5, stepping up in the shoes for Rusi, about what he would probably be doing right now. So just this Syndicate team just all together, dude. Control, at least going up against Monolithic, is so far their best showing tonight. Not too sure if Monolithic's a good control team or not. But 5 seconds left on the clock, and it's going to be another 20 life round for them. I believe. Oh no, they're actually going to go ahead and get on here. Not going to be over just yet. 19 lives now. Went ahead and jinxed that one, but Spec can go ahead and push up here. World won't be able to make anything happen of it, and more deaths going through. Syndicate going to be pretty much like once again another pretty perfect round. You know.
Is anybody even close to breaking that 20 mark other than Spec? Like, he is just really just lit up here this game. He's playing out of his mind right now. So Yeah, Spec, you can see here on your screen, is going to be able to pick up one there. Van takes down Nonsense here coming out of garage.
No way.
He's just looking fantastic here in this round. So this is looking like a potential 3-0. I mean, honestly, I thought Monolithic was going to have a better fight, but it's just not there. I mean, taking a look at their kills, I mean, they're just not getting the frags. It's not happening at all. So right now, Start going to be pushing in over here onto A. We'll see if Dupin's going to be able to cause some havoc like we've seen previously. So far, they are going to be successful. Contest is going to be able to come on in. So this is looking a little bit better here for Monolithic. No wipe onto Ring just yet, as we will be seeing Reset, the last player alive. Fatboy not able to pick up the kill. And this is definitely a lot better start. What? What?
Give him a chance, Brett. They're giving him a chance.
Spec stuck his own teammate there. That's the second team kill in this map alone that we've seen coming out from Indy Syndicate. So, yeah, that happened.
Yeah, dude, it's 20 bomb already broken there for Spec. He'll probably look for 30. Another nade kill coming out, this time on the opposite team. But you're looking over at Monolithic, dude. Not one of them have broken 10 kills. Yeah, they're decently close to it. But I don't even think Syndicate. I think Syndicate's just kind of stalling. I think they're playing for stats right now. Trying to liven everything up a little bit. But here we go with the A side. Going to go ahead and start getting captured now. One tick already done. Streezy has the intel. He knows where Bobo is at. And Bobo's having a really slow game compared to his other two maps that we've seen so far. But Bobo going to try and make something happen here. Going to get aggressive. Not going to work. Streezy will go ahead and pick him up. Streezy also going to pick up Nonsense. I believe he actually got the intel on frags as well, and he did. But he did go ahead and get taken out by Mr. Evil. And Dupin going to be able to find that kill on the frags. And now, Streezy, 17 and 8, looking for that 20 bomb. Spec has just been a mad lad on this map, dude. It just back and forth, getting every kill possible. Only 9 deaths. And I mean, everybody on Syndicate has like no deaths at all. I mean, Specs now has just broke 10 and Reset's been on 10 for a minute. It's just with a minute and 8 left. It's 12 lives for Syndicate, 15 for Monolithic. So a decent chance this round for Monolithic. It's not a total blowout like we saw the last 2 rounds. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and keep my my hopes high for Monolithic, and maybe we'll see another round.
Yeah, I think right now life count is going to be favoring them, but you know, we have seen some really good wipes coming out from Syndicate, and this could be that moment that we see the wipe coming in. Ooh, all down right now to Dupin to try and make this play happen. Streezy with a pinch though could actually make some magic happen. Frags World, he is caught in a very precarious situation. Spec's going to be able to come in here through mid. That's going to be an easy kill, already damaged. So this is their opportunity to try and make it happen. As we've seen before, if you can get that wipe, you can get onto that point, you can cap this fairly fast with 3 people, but not going to be happening just yet. Evil will be able to get a nice critical kill leading up to that Tiki position. Now only 3 lives left up, as Fat Bobo will be able to pick up 3 in a row. So finally starting to wake up, and this is looking like a map or a round win here for Monolithic to keep them alive in this 3rd map. So fantastic job, Reset. He's not going to be giving up his life here. He's just backing on up. Really no way that he's going to be able to win a 1 basically versus 8 here in the situation, but Bobo may have been able to pick up that kill there in the end. So Monolithic, they keep themselves alive. They're going to be able to continue on. We'll see if they can take this to a round number 5, but you know, they're starting to wake up a little bit. First 2 rounds, they looked extremely flat. I don't know what the deal was going on there. I don't know, maybe if their communication was just a little bit off or what but finally they're starting to look a little bit more like what we saw earlier in the series. Bobo obviously lighting it up there towards the end, which is absolutely what you need to see. So yeah, this is it. This is the moment that Monolithic, they need to start making the magic happen.
Yeah, and I did call out Syndicate for getting a little memey there at the initial start of this round. And honestly, I feel like that's what costed them. But here we go. Double kill to get things started for the side of Syndicate. And Fat Bobo, like you just said, waking up. Evil also waking up. And World and Nonsense not too far behind in the kills. It was like literally everybody was just breaking 10 kills, or actually just under 10 kills, excuse me. Now everybody's above that margin. It's starting to look the light bulb probably went up saying, oh, we're in a match right now. Monolithic doing their best, and so far just a little progress on A. You are going to have a player there, and then here we go. The jump will go ahead and happen. 3 players surrounding A. It will only be Spec, though, to go ahead and come and contest from Laundry side. But 2 players down mid. Evil will be first of all, then Nonsense. Now he's looking for another Bobo. We'll go ahead and find him. And now Reset will go ahead and get him out. 1 tick was captured, so a good progress coming from Monolithic. But honestly, at the time that we're at, A site being the easier one to go ahead and get a little ring around the rosy going on there in the long doors, or whatever you want to go ahead and call them. But Nonsense picking up a double. Another tick for A. Takes about to go ahead and clean up here. A side going to be finished. Now we're going to move on to B. Minute 42 left on the clock. 23 lives for the side of Syndicate and 24 Monolith.
This is doable, man. This is definitely doable here for them. Life count still fairly even. We have been seeing some really good trades going back and forth. They got a minute and 30 left. We'll see what the rotations are going to be coming on in. Right now, oh man, nice job there from Spec and be able to get that initial kill. Reset those spots too. He's like, no, I'm going to go ahead and back on out of that one. Streezy though, he picks it up. We'll be able to stop that push. And Spec is also going to be there for the help if they needed to kind of go ahead and rotate back on over. But we see Dupin is way in the back there, maybe waiting for some of those kills off of spawn, but does look like Streezy is going to be able to take care of Kitchen, and that push has pretty much been negated. We do see a couple of players going through pool though. They have managed to get onto the point. Evil is there trying to make some magic. Oh, nice there from Evil. That's 2 that he's been able to pick up, and we've talked about how slow he's been in the series so far, and if there's a moment to wake up, this is it.
Oh, Dupin.
Oh, Dupin. Come on, man. He was just getting started, and Streezy is going to be able to take down Nonsense as well. So all of that is just all for nothing. 1 tick does end up going in for B. 46 seconds left, but Indiana Syndicate all of a sudden take a 7-life lead, making that, well, it's now going to be a 9-life lead here as Dupin and Spec are just on the hunt here for these guys. Evil trying to play a little bit slower here, maybe get some picks before they try and get this push up, but 30 seconds left to try and make this happen. And it is not going to be a Spec there. Is in the middle. He picks up 1, not going to be able to pick up the 2, but the information is there. So we see a rotation coming over here through Kitchen and through Money. They know exactly where those players are going to be pushing up into, and it's going to be up to Fat Bobo and Evil to try and make this happen. Not going to be the case. 3 of them get wiped. 1 life left. It's up to Nonsense, and you'd love to see it happen, but it just ain't. That's going to be a 3-1 Indiana Syndicate. They're going to be wiping the floor with them 3-0 as they take this series.
Yeah, and honestly, everything besides the first 2 rounds were extremely close. Even this round was decently close. It took them a little bit to go ahead and capture the A site, but honestly, it started to even out, and then you said they were only down, I believe, by 5, and then it turned into 9 a few seconds later. It obviously went off track there a little bit. But overall, that was a really exciting series. But I'm very happy we had to cast together tonight, living both of these series, because honestly, they're both really good. And I'm very happy to go ahead and see, or no, I'm not non-biased caster. Indiana Syndicate up now 6-3 for the season. For the regular season, that'll be the end of the record. And Monolithic Gaming 5-4, both really good teams and both ending positive. And I'm kind of wondering what would have happened if the Syndicate roster would have been around the entire time and not getting those 3 losses. So honestly, we're going into playoffs now. Everything's wrapped up. The brackets will hopefully be released here and the next coming maybe hours or maybe even days, who knows. But we have regulation matches next week. I'm on 3 of the 4 of them. I believe there's 3 or 4 of them, if I recall. But so I'm excited for that next week to go ahead and see how that all goes and shapes up playoffs a little bit more, Brett.
Yeah, so a lot of action is still yet to come. Definitely tune in next week here, guys. That is going to be very interesting games back and forth. And of course, we do have the playoffs happening after that. But thank you guys for watching. We absolutely do appreciate it. Make sure you hit that like button down below. It does help us out, helps out the channel. Make sure you hit the subscribe button as well, so you can get those notifications as to when we are going to be going live for all of our matches. So definitely do that. We will absolutely appreciate it. Shifty appreciates it as well. So guys, that's going to be it for us. Thank you so much. I have been Brett FX. Big Tall Matt here has been the one carrying the cast, and we will see you guys next week.
Shout out to Conning.